Hi guys, it's Allie. In today's video I have something very different for my channel. I'm going to be talking about my nail journey. So this was one of the Topic Tuesdays. I think it was a few weeks ago. Was it? I don't know if I just came up with this out of my head. I don't know. I feel like it was a Topic Tuesday over on Instagram. Which is something that Jody's Polish started. I'll link her channel below in the description box, and her Instagram and the Topic Tuesday Instagram, all of that will be in the description box. But yes, I think it came from that I was spurred on to do this. So yes, I'm just going to kind of talk through how I ended up where I am today, which is just ignore the junk. But yeah, that's a lot of my polish. So all of the drama started in college. I actually never wore nail polish prior to college. Not even once. Never wore polish prior to college. And I don't remember what spurred me on to go to the nail polish aisle in Walmart, but one day, I think I was a freshman or sophomore. It was either early sophomore year or freshman year. I was just browsing in Walmart. It was early sophomore year. No, it was late freshman year. So late freshman year, I was browsing in Walmart and I happened to come across the nail polish aisle and I saw some Pure Ice nail polish and I was like, nail polish? I've never worn that. I've always been into makeup. I've always liked doing hair and stuff, but never worn nail polish. So then I picked up French Kiss and Peony. Which French Kiss is like, I'll put pictures up from some ladies who have great swatches, and these polishes look fabulous on them. But yes, French Kiss is this deep blue, and then Peony is like this classic pink. And those are my first two polishes, and that's when I started wearing polish, and I started, painting my nails and taking it off and painting them again, and I was letting it chip and not liking the way that looked. So I think I went back and started buying some Sally Hansen's, some soft Sally Hansen, soft pinks, and nudes. So I started taking notice that Sally Hansen had a lot of displays and different lines in every drugstore and supermarket that I went into. And that's why I started thinking, okay, Sally Hansen must be the queen of nail polish. So I started buying Sally Hansen, like that's all I was buying. And I ended up with a lot of the OG formulas, which is great. I like that. They had great formulas and colors back in the day. And now I feel like they're just going a little bit more generic, but anyway. So yes, that's all I was buying. Enter, I think it was junior year of college, and I moved in with my best friend Mariah and my other best friend Crystal, and we had another roommate. And Mariah had like a little, kind of like one of these racks I have. It was a smaller one though. And she had a bunch of nail polish. And I was like, China Glaze. And I'd seen China Glaze, but I didn't really know, I didn't know anything about salon brands. I'd never had my nails done. I didn't know anything about nail polish. I just knew Sally Hansen was sold everywhere and they had a bunch of lines. So that's what I need to be checking out. So yes, I look at her collection, I'm like, you have a lot of nail polish, and why? Like, it didn't register with me that like this is something that people collect. I was just like, why do you have so much? Because I thought people only wore like nudes and red and pink and black, and that's it. Like, I never thought people wore colors. And she had a China Glaze. I want to say it was a purple one. I really can't remember what color it was, to be honest. But she had a purple, or she had a China Glaze polish. It was beautiful. And I was like, China Glaze? She was like, yeah, China Glaze. And I was like, oh. And the next time I went to Ulta, I browsed the salon area. At least in every Ulta I've been in, Sally Hansen is sold with the drugstore makeup. And then you have the salon brands that are sold with the salon hair products and the, what's it called? The luxury makeup brands. It's kind of sold in between those areas. So I went to that section where OPI and China Glaze and Orly and all that was sold, and I saw Frostbite by China Glaze. I bought that and it changed my life. Like, since then I've been all about China Glaze. I've been all about Orly. It took me a while to get into OPI, but it's that's kind of what spurred it all on. Frostbite was it. It's gorgeous. One of my all-time favorite polishes. So then, over the next year and a half, 2 years, I started watching nail polish YouTube videos. So JessFace90 and Miss Holly Berries and Lindsay Does Nails, which she no longer has a channel, I don't think. But I used to watch her and Zenora. And I was a little bit late to Phoebe, but I started watching her shortly after that. So when I started seeing like Zoya polishes and indie polishes, I wanted them. And so I went out and I would buy a couple here and there. Started going crazy and spending like hundreds of dollars on indies like every month. And yeah, it was a struggle. So when JessFace released her own brand, the 9-0 Lacquer, the Harvest Festival collection, I still have that collection. It's never going anywhere if I can help it. I love it. I have the original labels and everything. Like, I love it. But I was really excited about the full collection, but also the orange. I've talked about this like 3 or 4 times on the channel, so I'm not going to belabor the point. But basically, the orange didn't pop against my skin like I thought it would. And then I started thinking about more and more about showing polish in some facet. So that collection was released in the fall of 15. In the fall of 2015, I believe. And am I right? I think so. And it was that summer, or not summer, that Christmas, the holiday season, that I did my first 25 days of nail polish. And I did it on my personal Facebook page. And so many people that I never thought would care anything about nail polish were liking it and commenting on it and all of that. And so I started thinking more and more about starting a YouTube channel. And the primary reason that I wanted to start a channel was because they're just, at the time, I didn't know of any women of color who were doing swatches on darker skin tones. And so I wanted to basically just have a place where women of all races could come, but specifically women of color could see what polishes will look like on deeper skin, because it does look different. Nail polish is going to look different on all skin tones, whether you have a more warm undertone, a cooler undertone, a neutral undertone, fair skin, deep skin, whatever. It's always going to look different. But there are a lot of people, both on Instagram and YouTube, who are in the light and fair shade range in terms of their skin tone, who are swatching, and there aren't a lot of women of color on the deeper skin tone. So if you're in the middle, like medium tan skin, you know, more honey golden skin, and then getting into the deeper range, join us. Come on. I mean, I don't care what you are, but come and join us. You know, the nail polish community can't get too big. You know, there's someone out there with your undertone, your skin tone, who would love to see what a polish would look like on them. I digress. So that's kind of how my channel was birthed. It was birthed in the spring of 2016, where I think my first video was, nail polish video, was a review on 9-0 Lacquer's spring collection. Pretty sure it was. And I loved that collection so much. I still love it. I still eye it all the time. It's just micro glitter, and at this point my life's not set up to wear micro glitter very often. But yes, I love that collection, still do. And yeah, that's how my channel got started. When I was doing the channel, I really wanted to review as much as I could. So I was buying pretty much every single mainstream collection that was being released, which was a lot of money. And in fact, my first few, no, I'd known about discount sites. I don't think I ever spent, the only collection I spent full price, I paid full price for when I started my channel, was the Zoya Fall collection. I think it was the Zoya Fall collection, and then they sent me the winter one. And that's the only mainstream brand that I actually spent like full price on, which was crazy. I think that was 120 bucks. So I was buying some indie collections as well. I had been buying indie collections, which was crazy because I could not afford to do that. But, you know, you get into it and you just feel like you have to, and it is what it is. So yeah, that's how I, you know, started reviewing polishes. And again, I just was wanting to review everything, and slowly but surely realized by the end of December that my life is not set up for me to review everything, to do everything that I could possibly do in the nail polish community, because I have other interests, I have other hobbies, I have a full-time job, you know, I have a full life. And 2017 was an up and down year for my channel. My growth kind of stalled, and it's never been about numbers for me, and I guess that's why my motivation is very different. Like, I obviously want people to come and subscribe and watch. That's why I make videos. But at the same time, I think I get more enjoyment out of the editing process. I love editing videos. And I get the most fulfillment out of the comments. And so even if a video only has like 100 views, and if it has like 20 comments, I'm thrilled. I love that. I love the conversation we're able to have back and forth. So it's truly, you know, never been about views for me, and I think views or subscribers. And so I think that's why I was able to kind of have a healthy balance in 2017, where I wasn't pushing myself any harder than I wanted to. And I enjoyed, the more that I did that, the more that I kind of took time to do other things that I enjoy, took time away from the channel and then came back, the more I enjoyed the videos that I was doing, because I was putting the amount of time and energy into it that I wanted to, and I felt like I was doing a good job of providing enough information and, you know, changing up the editing and doing things differently. Add this component, let's not do that anymore, let's try this, don't like that anymore, let's do this. You know what I mean? Like, just playing around with it. I just got so much more enjoyment out of it. And I did my first tag video in 2017. Realized how much I love that, because it does allow me to kind of talk a little bit more to you guys without it being just about, you know, this polish has this formula. And I did my first get ready with me and all of that stuff, life updates in 2017, and all those videos were fun for me. My channel's never been exclusively nail polish. From the very beginning, back in July of 2016, I had a series called Life in Color. I need to bring that back. I think I could probably do it a lot better than I do it now, than I did it then. I could do it now better than I did it then. But Life in Color was basically like a mini month in review, which I did in 2017, that kind of died. But it was kind of like a mini one of those where I think it was every Thursday, I talked about something that in the past week that brought color to my life, whether it was a lipstick or a book or whatever. So I probably should bring that back. I enjoyed that series a lot. I did my nail care series, and the thing about the nail care series is, like, I'm constantly doing the research, but I never complete it. So like, I've had the 3, 5, 7, 10, 3, 5, 7, 9, 10, and 12 free polish notes in my computer for the longest time, and I just have not finished the notes. Like, I haven't finished to where I can put a video together. And it's just, it requires a lot of research. It requires a lot of deciphering scientific language, which I'm not a scientist, so that's hard for me, and putting it into terms that, you know, the everyday person can do. So that's why those videos have really stalled. But I really do want that to be a regular part of the channel, because so many of you have given me ideas about things you would like to see and learn about, and they're all great ideas and the things I want to do. It's just, you know, it requires a lot of work. And so when I have to choose between swatching and researching, I usually do the swatching, because that's what I can start and finish, you know, the quickest. So yeah, I had that series going and would love to bring that back. And basically that brings us to where we are today. And today it's really enjoying my channel for no pressure. Like, no pressure. I'm not putting pressure on myself to upload multiple times a week. I'm not putting pressure on myself to stick to a schedule. This is a hobby for me. I love doing it. I love the opportunities that I've been, you know, afforded. Zoya is sending me polish. I've had Madam Glam send me polish. I've had a ton of different websites offer to send me stuff. But honestly, guys, I'm not going to just take stuff from these companies that I wouldn't use. I don't think you guys would want to use just for the sake of getting something for free. Like, I'm not going to do that. So I've just not responded to most of the emails that I receive on a regular basis because they're just not things that interest me or that I think you guys would be interested in. And I never want you guys to feel like I'm trying to sell you something just so that I can get something for free or so I can make some money. I don't make money off anything with the exception of my Amazon affiliate links. I don't make money off of anything. And that's never my intention anyway. So that brings us to where we are today. My nail journey has come, I would say, full circle to the point where I love polish. I love wearing polish. I love trying new polish, but I'm done with this collection. I am done with this situation. I love my wall of polish, and I actually really like my stand of polish, but now I have another bookshelf and my dresser is overcome with polish. I have a bin in my closet of nostalgic polishes. And I don't know. I don't know where it's going to go from here. I just don't want it to keep growing. I think if it stayed where it was right now, I need to get rid of a little bit. But if it stayed generally where I had, you know, my wall here and my racks here, I would be good. But I kind of am looking to downsize. So probably these stash videos, where have they been? You know what I mean? Like, I have so many video ideas and things I want to do. But other things just come up and, you know, take my time. So anyway, that's my nail journey. I feel like this is just kind of all over the place. But where I am right now is basically just enjoying wearing polish. I'm enjoying swatching. I'm enjoying the little Instagram videos I'm able to put together for you guys. I'm enjoying the new editing that I'm doing and playing around with that and trying to make the videos as useful as possible. I absolutely do not have to show my face in those videos. I don't care to show my face, but the times when I didn't, you guys let me know that you wanted to see my face. So that's why I come, you know, taking up most of the screen, and then the little, you know, swatches are here. I would have no problem making the videos, you know, full screen live swatches and not, you know, showing my face on camera. I'd have no problem with that whatsoever. But if you guys want to see me, I mean, can I really keep this from you? I'm just playing. I'm just playing. No, but if, you know, if you guys wanted full screen, I'd give you full screen. If you want, you know, the swatches over here, I'll give you the swatches over here. But I like playing around with it, the editing and changing things up. And I don't know. I'm really enjoying where my channel is right now, even though I feel like I'm not putting out as much content as I feel like I need to or feel like I should. But I have to learn that what's good enough for me to live a balanced and happy and healthy life is what I should go for. That's what I should go for. So I've talked long enough. I've rambled long enough, excuse me. And so I'm going to shut the video off here. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this nail journey. I feel like I was all over the place, but I'd love to hear your nail journeys in the comments or in a video or in an Instagram post, wherever you want to do it. I would love to hear how you guys got into polish and where you are today in your polish journey. And I will see you guys in the next video very soon.